welcome everyone to the 19th episode of the CoCoLand podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Coco, and I'm the President, Vice President, Governor, and Mayor of CoCoLand. Thank you so much for listening. Today I'll be having a little discussion with my friend, Speedy Stuffinski. Before we jump into this conversation, I have some great news for you. You can now sign up for a weekly newsletter from CoCoLand. This newsletter starts May 9th, 2023, and it goes out every Friday. If you're listening to this in November, then it has already launched. When you sign up for the CoCoLand Times, you will always be up to date on all the happenings in CoCoLand. And this free weekly email, you get exclusive updates, articles, and deals sent right to your inbox each week. Sign up right away by clicking the link in the show notes or by going to our website at theamazingcocoland.com. Now you're officially in the CoCoLand now. Alright, now I need to talk to Speedy. How are you today, Speedy?
I'm good.
Good, glad to hear it. Well, let's get into the conversation that we have here. I've got some questions lined up. The first one is, where do you live?
1001 Airport Drive.
Yes, with Big Bear?
Oh, yeah.
And your siblings?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right there by the airport. Does it ever get noisy with all the planes going by?
Oh, yeah, it definitely does.
Do you mind it?
Not really.
Good. So, what's your favorite part about CoCoLand?
Clubhouse.
Why is that?
Because I love the pool.
Oh, yes, me too. I love that pool. It's so nice. It's one of the biggest pools in CoCoLand as well.
Oh, yes.
It's always warm, too, because it's inside. So, the next question is, usually, if you're used to these guest episodes, it's usually, what do you think we should add to CoCoLand? But everyone says nothing. So, I decided to change it up a little bit with adding 2 questions. So, the first one is, what is your favorite food?
Potato chips.
Potato chips. Okay, that's a little odd. Why do you like potato chips?
Because they're really nice and yummy.
They are yummy. I like them too. You know what, Speedy? Potato chips aren't really healthy.
I didn't think about that. I just ate them.
Well, you know, snap peas are good for you, and they're sweet, and they taste good, and they're crunchy.
Ooh.
Maybe you should try those.
I'm going to try them after this interview.
All right. So that other question, instead of, what do you think we should add to CoCoLand, is what's your favorite color?
Green.
Why do you like the color green?
Because I'm green.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. I suppose. Well, green is a nice color after all. And it's the color of snap peas, by the way.
Ooh.
What's your favorite activity?
Swimming.
Swimming. That's why you like the clubhouse pool, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, swimming. I like to swim. I have a pool in my backyard. I could swim every day if I wanted to.
Ooh.
So, my next question for you is, what is your proudest achievement?
Helping a group of hikers find their way out of Mount Susie National Park.
You helped them find their way out?
Yes.
Did they get lost?
Yeah.
Did you help them?
Yes.
Good. How did they get lost?
Well, a deer came up and ate their map.
Ooh! Okay. Well, I suppose it's good that you helped them. Well, my next question is, do you have a nickname?
Speeder Reader.
Why is your nickname Speeder Reader?
I read really fast.
I suppose that makes sense. Who gave you that nickname?
Big Bear.
Big Bear did. That's your dad.
Yes.
Well, so your dad gave you the nickname Speeder Reader because you read really fast?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. Well, where are you from?
North Carolina.
That's where most Stuffinskis are. Actually, that's where all the Stuffinskis are from. They're all from North Carolina.
Except for Dr. Dave. Well,
yeah, he has quite the thing going on with born in North Carolina. Somehow he got residency in Greece. Yeah, it's quite something.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that he got residence in Greece. I thought he was born there.
No, he's from North Carolina. Somehow he got residency in Greece. I don't know. It's kind of a long story, and I don't know everything. So let's just get on to our next question. Is which country is your favorite besides CoCoLand, of course?
The United States.
Yeah, I like the United States too. What is your favorite part about it?
Probably how pretty it is.
It is pretty there. I like it too. I like to visit it a lot. So, my next question is, what is your biggest frustration?
Not be able to swim in the ocean on a rough day.
Yeah, the waves get pretty rough out there sometimes. It's pretty hard to swim.
Yeah.
So, you can swim in the pool, right?
Oh. Huh. Didn't think about that.
Well, so what's something you have always wanted to do?
Go skydiving.
Skydiving? Your uncle Dr. Dave used to have a skydiving company.
I know that. I didn't really want to go on his company.
He was afraid of heights. You shouldn't really be afraid of heights if you go skydiving. But
yeah.
I'm sure you could go skydiving with Dr. Dave. He's not afraid of heights now.
Yeah.
Don't go skydiving with your dad, though. He crashed in a tree when he went skydiving. Yeah. So, what's something you'll never do again?
Swim in the ocean on a rough day.
Have you done that before?
Yeah.
What was it like?
It was interesting.
Was it a little rough?
Yeah.
Kind of big waves.
Oh, giant waves.
Huge waves. Like those waves that Big Bear encountered when he came over in a rowboat.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so what is a funny or interesting fact about you?
I can hold my breath for 46 minutes.
46 minutes! That's a long time, Speedy.
Yes.
Wow. So, swimming is not really a big problem for you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, the last question is, what words of wisdom would you give to our listeners?
Don't underestimate young people because they can change the world too.
That's really good advice, Speedy.
Thank you.
Make sure our listeners heard that. Don't underestimate young people. They can change the world too. Very good advice.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Speedy, for being on the podcast today. And to our listeners, do you want to ask me a question about CoCoLand? Because you can. Click on the link in the episode show notes or go to theamazingcocoland.com and click on Ask Uncle Coco. I will be happy to answer your question. So make sure you ask me a question, and we will see you next Tuesday. So goodbye, and we will see you next week.